Hi there everybody. Before we get started for today's session, I want you in full dobok. So this will be a session run very similar to how we would normally if we were in class. So that's making sure we bow, do the student oath and do our warm-ups and so on. So this is a proper Taekwondo class. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to go and get ready. Take one. Okay, cheerio. Ready. Take one. Raise your right hand and repeat the student oath after me. I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo.
I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo.
I shall respect the instructor and seniors.
I shall respect the instructor and seniors.
I shall never misuse Taekwondo.
I shall never misuse Taekwondo.
I shall be a champion of freedom and justice.
I shall be a champion of freedom and justice.
I shall build a more peaceful world.
I shall build a more peaceful world.
But cheerio. Ready. Take one. Okay, so make sure you're going through. Now the warm-ups we've done over the last couple of videos. So I don't really, and I'm not going to go over those again. So at the end of this little discussion, pause, do the warm-up, and we'll come back. And today's lesson is going to be all about grading preparation. So pause the video, do your warm-up, and I'll meet you right back here. Take one. Alright, so now that you've done your warm-up, you're feeling nice and loose, warm and ready to do your normal Taekwondo lesson. Our syllabus is broken up very easily, and that's why you have a syllabus handbook, and it goes through everything you need to know in order to progress to the next level. When we're starting off, it's all about basics. Basic stances. Chariot sogi. Norani junbi sogi. Gunan junbi sogi. Niunja sogi with palmo debi maki. And anon junbi sogi. Okay, so if you're not too sure on the Korean, well, it's in your syllabus handbook, so you should know that by now. And that's a part of our learning process as well. All right, and we'll come back and go into our basic techniques. Okay, so our basic techniques are exactly that. Basic. Very easy to learn, very easy to do. Make sure, however, that you're always going back and ensuring that your stances are correct. Everything comes from the ground up, all our energy and out into the universe like so. So we have to make sure that we are grounded and correctly so. So our basic punches, generally we start off in Anon Sogi. So middle punch. We do double punches. And triple punches. Now the three heights, Napunde, Kaunde, and Najunde. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide which one is which. And again, it's in your syllabus handbook, so if you'd like, pause and go look it up right now. Chariot. Grenade. Take one. Right foot back. Niunja sogi palmok debi maki. Ice. Okay, and step back up at all. Very good. Okay, now one more time. This time with the key up and bring that hand a little bit less forwards. Ice. Much better. Okay. Apcha busigi. Apcha busigi. Hana. Two. Kick hard. Say. Jump change. Ice. Hana. Two. Say. And step up. Chariot. Grenade. Taekwon. 감사합니다. Very good, very good. Okay. All right, thank you, Livy. Thank you, good girl. So you can see that Olivia was doing 앞잡으시기. Now, I'm pretty certain that you would be able to figure out what that technique was just by watching her do what she was doing. But you should know your techniques in Korean and English, at least the basic ones, okay? Just the basic. I'm not asking you to be completely fluent in Korean. I'm certainly not, okay? But you should know the basics, okay? We'll get back in just a moment and we'll go over some other basic techniques I expect you to know for your very first grading. Now just make sure, yes, I'm doing a lot of the basic white belt level stuff. Now I want you, as if, depending on whatever belt that you currently hold, that you are doing the techniques that are appropriate to your rank as well in your practice. So for instance, yellow belts, I want you to make sure, well, white belts as well, front, side and turning kicks, and know the appropriate techniques in Korean for just those. Okay, and once you're starting to get a bit high, your back piercing kick, your reverse turning kicks, and so on. So make sure in this session that you're practicing those kicks on each leg at least 10 times. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'll allow you to go through your syllabus handbook, find the appropriate kicks, at the moment just the kicks, and do them 10 times. Okay, 10 times. Good work. Yep. Good. Taekwon. All right, so I'm assuming by now you've practiced some basic kicks. So you're turning, your side, your front snap kick, I need you to practice all of those, 10 kicks each leg, okay? Make sure as well that your hand techniques are not forgotten. So we're gonna go over a few of those now, really basic again, but making sure we're thinking about where my hands are crossing and where they should be crossing as well. All right, so we're gonna step forwards, both of us, at the same time, doing forearm rising block, stepping the left foot, left side forwards. 준비! And 하나! And step back. Right hand side, two! And step back. Set! And back. Net! Good. And so once you've done it standing still and you're getting your crossings correct and where they're coming from, we do it in a moving fashion. So just stepping forwards. If you've got enough room, you can just keep going forwards. If you don't have enough room, maybe only a little space, you do it once on one side and step back like so. So just back and forwards each time, ensuring that I'm crossing my hands. Now, I'll also do that so that you can see from the side, same block, rising block. Okay, so really concentrating on your stance, where the hands are crossing, and where we're finishing the block as well. So once you've done that a few times, okay, and I really want you concentrating on that, then I want you to go back to your fundamental exercises, sajujurigi and sajumaki, forward directional punching and forward directional blocking. Okay, so once we've done that a few times, and again, work your way through the fundamental exercises a few times and get a good workout out of doing that. So I will leave you from time to time to go and practice that. I'll say pause, go and practice it, and then come back. Next, I want you to work on your step sparring. Now, I need us to ensure that our step sparring is improving, and it has been in the last few gradings. I've been very, very happy about it. But we need to improve even more. A couple of things to remember. Go with the system. The system is easy to remember. We face each other. We bow. The attacker measures. Okay? One full walking stance. We go back to a forearm low block and kia. Once they have signified that they are ready, I do my 3 punches. That's it, okay? I don't know if let's go back a little bit, give myself a bit more room, and I do 1, 3 punches, and then I step back, okay? Once I have done that, in my head, because this is without a partner to begin with, the imaginary opponent steps back and key ups, and I key up, and do my 3 outer forearm and then 3 inner forearm blocks after that as well. So I've key upped, and I do a front snap kick off the front leg. Do you understand? I hope you do. Okay, so I key up on the kick, not on the guarding block. I want us to change things up a little bit and key up on the attack. Ja! A good, loud, martial spirit key up. Master Hutton, I'm looking at you, sir, because you're awesome at that, okay? We must make sure that we are doing this with a purpose, for a reason, okay? When we are doing our blocks, we are making contact, okay? Taekwondo is about contact. Maybe not so much so now, at the moment, in COVID-19 area, but once we're done, back into it we go. And we must make contact with our blocks. Very, very important. Okay, I'll do that 3-step sparring again, this time from the side, just to make sure that you new ones are understanding the process. First, we bow. Take 1. We measure. Right foot forwards. We step back. Low forearm block, walking stance. 3 punches moving forwards. Hana. Do. Set. We step back. We pretend that the opponent has key upped. 3 out of forearm blocks. And that is the process of your 3-step sparring without a partner. Good. And boom. Okay, so obviously if we're preparing for our grading, we need to also do our self-defense. This is a lot more problematic in our COVID-19 area at the present time. So if you're able to do some of your self-defense work with your parents, great. But if not, don't worry, don't worry. Just remember my common principles. And a shout out to Mr. Phil Thompson in New Zealand. We follow a really similar philosophy to this. Whatever works, and it depends. Okay? It depends on the situation and whatever works. If I'm using something that's not necessarily Taekwondo related, it's okay. If it helps you defend yourself, don't stress about it. Okay? So in the grading, if you're doing something that's not necessarily what I have taught you, I really don't mind. As long as it works. It is effective. Okay? And gets you the result you need, which is your safety. So remember the common principles of defense, all right? Distance, all right? Non-aggressive. So I've got my eyebrows up, my tone of voice, how I'm talking, disengage with communication, okay? And green, orange, and red level of threats, okay? Our green level, hey, everything's gonna be all right, no worries. Orange, it's getting a little bit physical, but you can still probably talk your way out. Red level, hey, it's on, I've got to defend myself and get out of that situation immediately. Okay, so I can't emphasize enough that self-defense is not tournament, it's not even class sort of situation stuff. This is real life, and we need to treat it as such as well. So when we're doing our self-defense, I don't want to see, the meek little, key ups and so on that kids do. Okay, no. If I'm releasing, and I really need to get out of the situation, okay, so really put the effort into it. And then if we're starting to really go into our joint attacks and so forth, then yes, we make sure it's effective. I hope that makes sense to everyone out there. Again, it's a bit more difficult to practice without partners that know what they're doing as well. Okay, so make sure that you're going through your syllabus and going, all right, once we get back into things, I need to practice this a little bit more. So obviously our step sparring, green belts and above, we've got to be looking at the 2-step sparring, and then the 1-step sparring for blue belts and above. All right, so ensuring that we're using techniques that are appropriate to our belt level. Make sure you write it down. Attacker, defender, okay? Have it in your little notebooks that you've also got as part of your join up package. So these are all things that I want you to work on today. It's all about the grading syllabus today. All right, it's not necessarily as full on physically and so on, but I want you to still be pushing yourself. All right, so don't just think because I'm not there that you can slack off. Because Mr. Kelly's in your lounge room right now, and I want you working hard. Okay, check it out. Good day. Take one. All right, go practice. I'll be with you in a moment. All right, so that's it for today's session. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've been practicing hard. You've worked up a bit of a sweat. Olivia and I have, okay? She's ready for a drink of water, all right? I'd like to really thank my beautiful daughter Olivia for helping out today, and my lovely wife, Mrs. Kelly, for doing the filming again today. Don't worry, she's going to be in dough box soon showing her beautiful kicks, and they are amazing. And then we're going to go over some various aspects that I haven't covered today or in the previous videos. But for now, I wish you peace, I wish you love. I'm really thinking of you. I miss you all so very much. I cannot wait for us to get back into class. I'm really looking forward to it. So for now, chariot, yay, take one, chariot, yay, take one, and samnida. And imagine I'm giving everyone a hug out there. I'm not allowed to give you hugs, so or a high five or knuckles. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.